Stars, my name is Blue, and today we are lost in Hiveswap. We are continuing the second chapter of Aesthetics, Paperwork, and Otherwise, and we are going to start with Miss Anacia. You know what, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Lo, what light through yonder wildly organic architecture breaks. A small figure approaches. Oh! Oh my gosh. You are so... So far you've swallowed a few insults in regards to your looks and intelligence level. You aren't really the type to let shallow opinions of others get you down, but it's kind of been a rough day. You brace yourself. Cute! Oh. Oh! She gives you a sweet, sincere smile. I've never seen anything like you. It's giving me all sorts of new ideas. Boy, do you hope some of those ideas are about friendship. Now that you got a taste of it, you're hungry for more. You take a stumbling step forward, and your ribs remind you that although the potential of camaraderie is enough to improve your mental health, it can't cure acute injuries. Oh, you don't look so good. Come inside. I've been looking for new contributors. Contributors? Could she mean friendship contributors? No, that's dumb. Maybe she runs some sort of alien newspaper and she wants you on the staff. She looks a little young for that, but what the heck do you know about alien management hierarchy? You follow her to a nearby building, and now that you're looking up from your ravenous hunt for companionship, you've noticed that you've wandered into a kind of upscale part of town. There's a lot less garbage and people collapsed on the street. You see one of those spiky robot things, but it's washing a window instead of shooting a laser at a group of children. If that's not high class, you don't know what is. Before you can follow her inside, she turns around in the threshold, blocking your way. Real quick, you don't happen to be an artist, do you? Artistry? Well, as a matter of fact, yes I am! Should I go for that? Tell her, yeah, it isn't exactly your whole deal, but you've been known to dabble. Yes. Tell her, no, you've never had much of a knack for it. Oh, good. Friendships between artists can be so fraught. Much better if we just keep things between artists and art appreciators. I beg to differ. But okay. That way no one can get jealous. The girl's smile widens even further and you feel an unbelievable rush of joy. Have you finally found someone who isn't a total maniac? And she brought up friendship without you having to mention it at all. If it's a spring in your step, or as much of a spring as possible with a broken arm and misaligned torso. Amicia, that was a little quick. Amicia leads you to an elevator with buttons labeled in spiky letters that make absolutely no sense to you. You realize that probably nothing is ever going to make sense to you again. That's okay. Your hierarchy of needs has adjusted recently. Your new friend, you're jumping the gun with this descriptor, but you have a feeling seriously good about this encounter, stands in the corner of the elevator, wringing her claws. I wish I'd known I was going to have company. I would have cleaned up a little. It's been a while since I met anyone new. You assure her that whatever disaster her house it can't be any worse than some other places you've been here. Although you kind of get what she means. She's wearing an artist's smock that's covered in splashes of paint. Actually, it doesn't really look like paint, but it couldn't be anything else, could it? It's every color of the rainbow. I really hope I pressed the right button to record. The elevator door slides open and you step into a space that You are relieved to find it's totally recognizable. A table overflows with messy palettes and brushes and cloudy jars of water and sponges. Several easels stand between the windows to catch the light of the two moons, and a number of canvases lean against the wall, turned so you can't see what's on them. First things first. Amy Sia brings you over to the wall screen that looks way more high-tech than anything you have on your now defunct spaceship. Tapping away at a series of unreadable symbols, then she indicates you should take off your sling. Here! Go ahead, stick it right in. She seems to want you to put your injured arm into a large hole in the wall, which you do, because you're sure your new friend has your best interest at heart. The hole shrinks down like a blood pressure cuff, sending bolts of agony through you. If you want to yank your arm back, but you don't. Even if it's broken, you still like having it attached to you. Instead, you shuttle on it and trash your other limbs around. Breath. Calm down, you big wriggler. It's like you've never seen a medicalizer before. Well, do I look like anything on your planet? Do you really assume that I would have seen a medicalizer before? If you don't stop moving, it won't work. Tears slip down your cheeks, but you force yourself still. You'll bear the pain. You'll do it for your friend. She looks at you so hopefully, and she's so delicate and pretty, almost angelic. You look at her face and tell yourself, it's all going to be okay. Finally, the hole releases you, and you pull your arm back to find it completely healed. You can move your fingers, and it doesn't even hurt anymore. Hey, things are looking up. See? I told you. This is great. You're overwhelmed with a huge urge to celebrate. I feel like if there's a lot of stuff around the room, that's just going to end in disaster. If you just decide to dance around. So we'll be chill. You thank Amy Sia profusely, but you manage to keep it to strictly verbal yeah. Medicalizers are great. This part of the city is great. You really need to get more rich friends. What I tell myself every day. Joking. Be nice. You tell her this, throwing in a compliment of her studio while you're at it. See? This friendship stuff is easy. I'm glad you feel that way. You're obviously really strange and under-socialized. But you don't seem to be a complete cultural idiot. Plus, I think it's really endearing how helpless and trusting you are. You laugh, slightly unnerved. You want to take that as a compliment, but after a recent encounter with another girl in blue? Well, it all ended up okay. And Amy Sia is so nice and friendly, she keeps calling you cute, which you think is pretty generous of her considering what a disgusting mess you are at this point. Speaking of low bloods, what's your blood color? Just out of curiosity. Blood color? You aren't really sure what she's talking about, but red? You tell her it's red. She looks a little disappointed. I got plenty of burgundy. Oh well. Good thing I have a delivery coming soon. Hey, do you think you can help me set up a few things before they get here? They? Visitors? As in plural? As in multiple potential friends? Oh, hell yes. You're all over that, especially considering your newly healed arm. You're anxious to display all the simple motor functions you can perform. Amy Sia gives you another radiant smile. You live for those smiles, man. They're just full of the glowing nectar of bromance. Perfect! Let's do this. Work always goes faster with two pairs of hands after all. Yes, absolutely it does. And even if by that she seems to mean her hands are pointing while she tells you where to put things. You're totally fine with that. Groups are still kind of killing you, but you swallowed on the pain. You're getting pretty good at that. Is that a good thing? I don't think that's a good thing. Too bad you can't stick your whole torso into that magical science fiction hole in the wall. Well, maybe you could, but not right now. Right now, you've got a friend to help. Amicia instructs you to clear all the furniture to the edges of the room and lay down a big purple tarp. Apparently, tarps aren't blue on this planet. Can they be purple on mine? Amicia answers her phone, and then buzzes open the apartment door. She runs over to the elevator with a squeal of delight. They're here! Sorry, I'm getting so giggly about this. It's just been a while since I've had any new paints. Wait, paints? That's what's coming? Now that you think about it, there's something pretty crucial missing from this whole artist aesthetic she's got going on here. There aren't any paints. No tubes dribbling color or pots with their tops left partly unscrewed. There aren't even any pencils. The elevator opens and two trolls come in. They have there's the mess up. They have pretty similar shaped horns that are almost the exact same height. Brothers? The trolls have brothers. From their uniform and the douchey, swaggering way they walk, you get the idea that they are some sort of law enforcement. That and the third troll in handcuffs they're dragging behind them. Thank you, guys! You always bring the best materials. They don't say anything. They just bring the third troll to the center of the tarp and force them into a kneeling position. Then they bow to Amicia and leave the way they came. This doesn't look great. Even before Amicia runs out the room and comes back with an axe, the size of her whole body. You are not loving this. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The troll in the tarp trembles and bites back a sob, but they don't say anything or try to run. She isn't really going to do what it looks like, is she? You can't bring yourself to believe that this cute little alien girl is going to straight up axe murder a dude right in front of you, presumably to finger paint with their blood. Oh, I just knocked my mic. You stammer something to the effect of this. Amicia laughs. Well, I don't use my fingers. I'm not a fucking animal. She considers you for a few moments, tapping a claw against her mouth. I know! You can help me! I only ever let one person help with my works. I got it. I'm fine. I got it. And she's out of town right now. But you and I have a connection. You feel it too, right? You do. God, you do. You've been feeling it so much lately for everyone you meet. You thought you had maybe come across someone who would readily accept your platonic longings without putting you through the ringer first. I thought maybe I could get through this playthrough without any mess ups and stutterings, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. You do want to help me, don't you? You do. You want that more than anything. Amicia looks up at you solemnly. Why don't you do the honors? She holds out her axe. I wouldn't offer this to just anyone, but I can tell how special you are. You're trembling. The troll in the tarp is also trembling, but unlike you, they seem to have accepted their fate. Slowly, inevitably, you hold out your hand for the axe. Amicia gives it to you with a smile. God damn it! You forgot about your broken ribs. And that you're a human and can't just pick up gigantic fucking axes with one hand. You drop it and it bounces away from you. Like, way more than you think an axe should probably bounce. You look up to Amicia from where you are, doubled over with pain and shame. She laughs and scrambles over to retrieve the axe, once again swinging it up without any signs of strain. She doesn't even have any visible muscles. What is this girl made out of? How silly of me. You seem so culturally advanced that I forgot for a second. But for a second, I forgot about your natural inferiority. Wow. Okay. I see you. Here. I'll give you a second chance. You nod. Yes, please. A second chance that does not include committing gruesome murder. Usually I use chains, but I've got a better idea. Oh God. You get what she wants you to do. You hesitate, and Amicia's smile gets even sweeter. Sweet like poison. Oh? You don't want to help me? Oh, God, so the voice is getting harder. The heart crinkles underneath you as you kneel. You grasp the troll's shoulders and mumble an apology. They continue to say nothing. Amicia is sharpening her axe, which already looks pretty damn sharp. Hold on tight. You try. You really do. The problem is you hold on too tight, but at the same time you try to drag the troll out of the way. Some buried instinct to try to preserve life raising up inside of you, whatever that is, you know. You're weak and injured, though, so all you end up doing is just flopping the both of you a little to the side. Oof. Look at that mess. Oh, it was an olive-colored troll. Okay. Instead of coming down on the neck in a clean slice, Amicia's axe glances off the troll's collarbone, mortally ruining them instead of killing them outright. And now you know why they have not been begging for their life. They don't have a tongue. So they can't beg, but they sure can yell and trash and bleed olive green alien blood all over you in the dark. God, that is so much blood. It's splurting everywhere. Jesus Christ, you're such an idiot. Why couldn't you just commit? Now you're covered in dying alien, and so is everything else. Amicia, the work table, and most direly, the canvas is leaning against the wall. Amicia takes one look at them and lets out a wail of rage. I thought they were facing the wall. Shouldn't they be fine? Wait. Continuity error! Continuity error! I can't believe this! I let you into my hive, into my life! I was planning on letting you be my pusher! I thought you were refined and sophisticated, but now I see you're just a Philistine. She gives you a shove towards the elevator. Your ribs are screaming, and so is the bleeding troll. You try to babble an explanation. Forget it! I don't want to hear your excuses. Charlotte was right. If you wanted someone killed right, you had to kill them yourself. You ride the elevator back down, kneeling in a pool of blood and failure. Terrible at murder! I don't think you should be disappointed for that. I think you should be happy that you're a little not into murder. I don't know how long I've been recording, but I don't feel like it's been that long. When did I start? Like 10 something? 8, 10 something, I think. Well, cute little alien troll was into murder. That's a thing. That's definitely a thing. I guess we can have a short episode today. So, I guess, stars, that is all for today. I will see you for our next adventure. And remember, we're all made of the same cosmic dust. So be nice. Kate, love you. Bye!